everyone. Maayong hapon. Yeah. Duha lang tingali ka languages akong gamiton kay naman tay makauban nga diingon nato. Anya, they are actually giving me the permission to speak in our vernacular so that ang atong mensahe karon masabtan sa kadaghanan. Anyway, my points are in English, ako pong i-translate Cebuano so that everybody manggawas ta karon masabtan nato ni unsa maning kaminion. Ang title sa akong message karon, Love Triangle, a Blessed Marriage. Triangulo nga gugma mo'y malipayon nga kaminion. Maybe when we talk about love triangle, there is a negative connotation or understanding because someone take part in a relationship. But the third party that I want to propose to us today, especially to these two brother and sister, the third party is God Himself. And if He is the third party of your marriage, you will have a blessed marriage. Sa bisan unsang relasyon, if kung ang gugma nahimong triangulo, nailaing party but pasabot mahimo ning gubot ug ihatod gyud ngadto sa panagbulag o pagkabuak sa pamilya. Apan ang the original marriage that took place in the Garden of Eden is a love triangle. And the other party, as I mentioned earlier, is God Himself. And because of that, their marriage was being blessed and they were happy. So maybe the question is, what shall we do so that God will be the third party of our marriage for us to have a blessed marriage? In Genesis chapter 1 to chapter 3, two things that we can see there about having a love triangle. First of all, it is about acknowledging God as our maker. Secondly, acknowledging God as our master. So there are two words only that I will give to the couple and to all of us here, because this message actually not only for them but for us, for all of us who are married. And this is a time for us to really meditate upon the Word of God. What is marriage is all about according to biblical perspective. Because the original marriage is a love triangle. So, first of all, acknowledging God as our maker, pag pasidungog si Ginoo sa Dios ingon nga atong magbubuhat. Nga naman, because in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, we are made in His image. He is our maker and we are made in His image. So what is this image of God? The other translation, it says, it's like a photocopy of God. Now, a photocopy is not the original, but it's like an original. And so, we will ask, unsa maning dagway sa Dios? Now, the image of God in the Bible, it talks about His attributes, His nature, being given to us as His creature. In the book of Galatians chapter 5, 22 to 23, nagisgot diha nga the Spirit of God, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So God made us to have this kind of attitude in us. Secondly, because we are made with His purpose. He said, sila moo'y magbuot. And so what is the purpose of God? If we go back to verse 26 of Genesis chapter 26, buhaton na to ang tao sama sa tundagway. And because here, the first fruit that is being given to us in the Bible is love. So when we talk about love, there is an understanding of relationship that will take place. Meaning to say, when God created you and me, His purpose is to love Him. Is to love Him. In the Bible, Old and New Testament, it will always give us a challenge or a cry out from the heart of God that it says, love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And also love your neighbor as yourselves. And this is the heart cry of God for us. He created us for the purpose of loving Him. Why? Listen, in marriage, if we don't have the love of God, it will be just like a bigger, you just want something from someone. Love is about giving. Bible tells us we can give without love, or we cannot love without giving. So it is very interesting when God created you, Tom, and Jonah. He created you with His image, with His love, so that you will love Him and also you will love each other. Without God, we cannot really love each other. That's why in marriage, we need to have God as the third party. And it is very challenging for us today because as we know, marriages today are being challenged. Katuta nga ang minyo kasagaran gihagit mga batanon, but I will tell you, there are a lot of people today, they are married for how many years, and yet there is one doctor that he told me they are already in their mga senior citizen na, pero mingon gihapon siya, we are not meant to each other. Nana sila yung mga anak, lain na yung mga apo, but mingon siya po, you are not meant to each other. I mean, so, the purpose of God is to love Him, so that if we love Him, then we will know how to love each other.